Hi, boys and girls. We're going to be working on our sight words. So I say the word, then you say the word. And then we have some new words at the end. Ready? America. Was. Once. Says. Come. I. Tomorrow. Today. Again. Together. People. Fought. Where. To. Some. To. Of. Another. Brother. Mother. Love. Sure. There. Put. Very. You. Do. Into. Want. Does. Brought. Word. Work. For. Country. Because. World. Many. Any. Done. One. School. Goes. Friend. Are. From. Could. Would. Change. Stranger. Strange. Danger. Often. Tough. Rough. Enough. Collar. Won't. Don't. Should. Bought. Were. There. Been. Animal. Move. The. What. Other. Something. Answer. Heard. Earth. Early. Only. Said. Learn. Your. Have. Give. Thought. Live. They. Who. Every. America. Awesome. Now we are going to learn some new sight words. Ready? Okay, our first word is the word eight. What's the word? My turn. E-I-G-H-T. Your turn. Okay, so this word is talking about the number 8. An example of a sentence could be, I am 8 years old. Now you think of a sentence. Okay, so this word is 8. All right, the next word is the word through. My turn. Through. Your turn. My turn. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Your turn. Okay, this word is through. An example of using this word in a sentence could be, I am going through a tunnel. Now you think of a sentence. Okay, this word is through. Okay, our next new word is the word father. My turn. Father. Your turn. My turn. F-A-T-H-E-R. Your turn. Okay, so an example of this word in a sentence, this word father is talking about your dad. So I could say, my father is driving a car. Now you think of a sentence. Okay, let's go over our new sight words. Ready? 8. Through. Father. Awesome. Good job, guys. Kids your brains. Okay, guys, now we are going to do our suffix cards. Ready? My turn. Suffix ES. Your turn. Okay, suffix ES means more than one. And we use ES at the end of words that have the root word ending in the letters like X or CH or S or SH. Ready? Next one. My turn. Suffix LY. Your turn. Suffix LY means like or how. My turn. Suffix ING. Your turn. Okay, suffix ING means it's happening right now. My turn. Suffix S. Your turn. Suffix S means more than one. My turn. Suffix Y. Your turn. Suffix Y means full of or like. My turn. Suffix ed, your turn. Suffix ed means it already happened. My turn. Suffix ness, your turn. Suffix ness is the condition of. My turn. Suffix less, your turn. Suffix less means without. What's it mean? All right, guys, so we're going to do some new suffix cards today. I'm going to show you a few new ones that we haven't learned in class, and then we're going to do a couple prefixes, and I will tell you what that is here in just a minute. All right, so our next suffix card is going to be suffix full. Now, suffix full means that something is full of, or it has a quantity that will fill something. For example, the word peaceful has suffix full at the end, or the word cupful has full at the end. Another suffix is suffix est, which sounds like ist. So suffix est means the most. Like if I was to say something was the fullest, I have suffix est at the end. Or if I have the word slowest, slow is my root word. And when I add that est at the end, it means that it's slower than anything else. It's the slowest. It's the most. It's the slowest. Okay? And then our last one, we have suffix er. And when we have suffix er, that means there's more. So, for example, I could have the word shorter, and is what the er sounds like. My root word would be short, and I'm adding at the end. So shorter means that there's more that are short. So when we see er at the end of a word, it means that there are more. And guys, now we're going to talk about something called prefixes. So we know that a suffix goes at the end of a word. Well, now we're going to talk about prefixes. And a prefix goes at the beginning of the word and changes the meaning of the word. The first prefix we're going to talk about is the prefix dis, which is dis. And when you see the prefix dis at the beginning of a word, that means not or opposite. For example, if you saw the word disbelieve, my root word would be believe, and my prefix would be dis. And if somebody says they disbelieve something, that means they don't believe it. Another example is the word dislike. I have the prefix dis in front of my root word like. So if I say I dislike something, it means that I don't like it. Let's do another one. Okay, this prefix is the prefix pre. So when you see the prefix pre in front of a root word, it means before. So you might hear somebody say they are going to pre-cook something. That means that they are going to, or prepare it, they're going to get it ready before they cook it. Or these are called prefixes, and we have the word pre at the beginning. So prefix means that it's going to be at the beginning of a word. Okay? So pre means before. And remember, a prefix always goes before the root word. And then the last one we're going to talk about is the prefix un. So when you see the prefix un in front of your root word, it means not or opposite. So if I had the word uneven, that would mean that something is not even because I have the prefix un before my root word even. So uneven means it's not even. Another example could be if I had the root word do and put the prefix un at the beginning, my word would be undo. That means I'm not going to do it. Okay? So let's just go over those new ones really quickly. One more time. Okay, we have prefix un. Prefix un means not or opposite. Okay, then we have suffix full, which means full of. Suffix ist, which means the most. Suffix which means more. Prefix dis, which means not or opposite. Prefix pre, which means before. And prefix un, which means not or opposite. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, now we're going to do our sound cards. Ready? Feather, digraph TH. Bird, combination IR. Horse, combination OR. Or. Quilt, combination QU. Qua. Turtle, combination UR. Umbrella U. Rabbit R. Zebra Z. Octopus O. Apple A. Jar J. Shark, digraph SH. Sh. Concrete E consonant E. Sun S. Lion L. Tent T. Thimble, digraph TH. Cat C. Candle, final stable syllable DLE. Dull. Ruffle, final stable syllable FLE. Full. Bubble, final stable syllable BLE. Bull. Bottle, final stable syllable TLE. Tull. Fox X. Yarn Y. Balloon B. Acorn A. Goat G. Straw, digraph AW. Hat H. Cheese, digraph CH. Sheep, digraph E. Pie, digraph I. Shield, digraph IE. Elephant E. Ring, digraph NG. Patch, trigraph TCH. Equals E. Dog D. Pig P. Inch I. Icicle I. Candy Y. Cry Y. Light, trigraph IGH. Bugle, final stable syllable GLE. Gull. Vest V. Tooth, digraph OO. Ooh. Hay, digraph AY. Butter, combination ER. Mouse, diphthong OU. Ow. Cow, diphthong OW. Ow. Faucet, digraph AU. Aw. Key, digraph EY. Phone, digraph PH. Knot, ghost digraph KN. Bridge, trigraph DGE. Thread, digraph EA. Banana, schwa A. Leaf, digraph EA. Dime, I consonant E. Bow, digraph OW. Oil, diphthong OI. Toy, diphthong OY. Cake, A consonant E. Circle, cedilla C. Hook, digraph OO. Staple, final stable syllable PLE. Pull. Monkey M. Fish F. Duck, digraph CK. Star, combination AR. Glue, digraph UE. Ooh. Rain, digraph AI. Unicorn, U. Wreath, ghost digraph WR. Gnat, ghost digraph GN. Lotion, Final stable syllable, T-I-O-N, shun. Kite, K-K. Soap, digraph, O-A, O. Draft, soft, G-J. Steak, digraph, E-A, A. Wagon, W-W. Overalls, O-O. Rose, S-Z. Nest, N-N. Hose, O consonant E, O. Cube, U consonant E, U. Cashew, digraph E-W, ew. Veil, digraph E-I, A. Receipt, digraph E-I, E. Wallet, A-O. Whale, combination W-H, W. Good job, guys. Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to review all of the affixes that we've learned this year. But first, I want to ask you, what is an affix? Well, an affix is a group of letters added to the beginning or end of a root word that changes the word's meaning. How do we code affixes? Well, we code affixes by putting boxes around them. Where do we find suffixes at? Well, we find a suffix at the end of a root word. Let's list the ones that we know. So pause this video and think about what suffixes you have learned this year. Okay, boys and girls, so these are all the suffixes that we've learned this year. Let's review these. First, we have suffix S, that means more than one. Then we have suffix ER, which means more, like you are comparing two things. We have suffix full, which means full of. We have suffix ES that also means more than one. And remember, ES goes at the end of hissing sounds. We have EST, which means the most, meaning you are comparing three or more things. We have suffix ness, which means the state of or condition of. We have suffix ing, which means it's happening right now. We have suffix less, which means without. We have suffix y, that means full of or like. We have suffix ed, that means it already happened. And we have suffix ly, that means like or how. I want you to think of some words that uses one of these suffixes. Pause this video and think of a word for every suffix. Okay, boys and girls, so these are some examples of words with suffixes at the end. So we are going to go over the suffix and the meaning of the word, how it changes the meaning of the word. Let's look at the first one. The root word is brick, and when we add the suffix at the end, the word is bricks. So now instead of one brick, we have more than one brick. So this means more than one. Okay, now we have the word darker. We have suffix er. The root word was dark, and now the word is darker. The meaning changes because suffix er means I'm comparing two things. So I could be comparing the colors black and brown. I could say black is darker than brown. So I'm comparing those two things. The next word is gleeful. My root word is glee. My suffix is full. The word glee means like you have joy. So the word gleeful would mean that someone is full of joy because suffix full means that you are full of something. The next word, we have patches. The root word was patch, which would mean just one patch. But now that we added es at the end, it means we have more than one patch, so we have patches. And remember, we use es at the end of hissing sounds. CH is one of our hissing sounds. We also have the SS, and there's a few other ones too, so remember the hissing sounds, we put es at the end. The next word, we had the root word dark, and we added the suffix ist, so the word is now darkest. So remember, EST means we're comparing 3 or more things. So I could say that I was comparing the colors green, brown, and black was the darkest of the 3. So suffix EST means you're comparing 3 or more things. Okay, so now we have the word redness. The root word is red. The suffix is ness. So remember, suffix ness means the state of, the condition of. So this word is redness. It means that I had a lot of red. Okay, our next word is jumping. The root word was jump, and the suffix is ing. Remember, suffix ing means it's happening right now. So in the word jumping, I could say the boy was jumping rope. That means he's jumping rope right now as I'm talking. Okay, so next we have the word careless. Remember, suffix less means without. Our root word is care. So without the suffix at the end, the root word would mean that you care for something. But now that we added suffix less, it means that you don't have any care. If you're careless, you don't have care. So our suffixes really change the meaning of the word. Okay, the next word we have is sandy. We have suffix y at the end. The root word is sand, but now we have the word sandy. So the word sandy means like we are full of sand. Something is full of sand. So it's sandy. Okay, now we have the word jumped. Jump is our root word. Suffix ed is at the end, and when we add suffix ed to the end of jump, it gives us the word jumped, which means it already happened. So I could say the little girl jumped in the pool. She already did that. It happened in the past. So it means it already happened. And then the last word we have weekly. The root word is week. The suffix is ly. And suffix ly means like, how, or occurring. So I could say that we have a reading test weekly. So that tells me that it happens every week. Okay, boys and girls, so I want you to think about this question now. What's the same about suffix s and suffix es? Well, they both mean you have more than one. This question's a little bit trickier. What's the difference between suffix s and suffix es? Well, suffix es is used after hissing sounds. Remember, hissing sounds can be like a Z, it can be like two S's beside each other, it can be SH, it can be CH. So now that we've talked about suffixes, let's review prefixes. Where do we find prefixes? Well, we find prefixes at the beginning of root words. Let's look at some of the prefixes that we've learned at school this year. So we have prefix un. Remember, prefix un means not or opposite. We have prefix dis, which means not or opposite. And we have prefix pre, which means before. I want you all to pause this video and try to think of some words using these 3 prefixes. Now let's look at some words that have prefixes. Let's look at prefix un first. We'll find the root word, which is tie, and we have the prefix un in front of it. So now instead of talking about tie, like I'm going to tie my shoe, we have the word untie. So this is giving us the opposite of the meaning of the root word. Instead of tying my shoe, I'm going to untie my shoe. Let's look at another one. We have the prefix dis, which also means not or opposite. So let's look at the root word. The root word is like. So I could say I like pink. That means I like it. Now when we put the prefix dis in front of it, it says dislike. So someone could say they dislike pink, which means they don't like the color pink. So it changes the meaning of the word. And last, let's look at prefix pre, which remember, prefix pre means before. Let's find the root word. The root word is cook. Now, when we put the prefix pre in front of cook, we have the word pre-cook. So this means before you cook. Okay, boys and girls, so now we are going to practice spelling some words with prefixes and suffixes. So what I want you to do is pause this video, get a pencil and a piece of paper, and try to spell these words with me. All right, let's start with the word letters. Segment the word letters with me. Ready? Letters. Letters. Try spelling the word letters. Like I know the letters of the alphabet. Letters. Okay, check your answer. Letters. Good job, guys. Let's do another word. This word is eating. Eating. Segment this word with me. Eat-ing. Eating. Like I am eating a candy bar. This has irregular spelling in it. Okay, check your answer. Eat-ing. Eating. Good job. Now let's spell the word smelled. Smelled. Segment this word with me. S-m-e-l-d. Smelled. Like I smelled the flowers outside. Smelled. Okay, check your answer. If you need more time to spell the words, you can pause the video and check your answer when you are ready. Smelled. Okay. Let's do another one. Spell the word sleepless. Sleepless. Segment this word with me. S-l-e-p-less. Sleepless. She was sleepless. Okay, check your answer. S-l-e-p. Fix my E here. Less. You all are doing awesome. Okay, let's do another word. Spell the word sadly. Sadly. Segment this word with me. Ready? Sadly. Sadly. Okay, check your answer. Sadly. Sadly. Let's do 3 more. The next word is sickness. Sickness. Segment this word with me. Sickness. Sickness. Check your answer. Remember when we have a short vowel before the k sound, it's going to be, the k sound is going to be spelled with CK. Okay, let's do two more. The next word is longest. Longest. She wrote the longest sentence. Segment this word with me. Ist. Longest. Okay. Check your answer. Ist. Longest. And let's do one more word. The last word is wishes. Wishes. Segment this word with me. Wishes. Wishes. Notice we have one of those hissing sounds at the end of our root word, wish. So think about which suffix you are going to use. Check your answer. Is wishes. Awesome job, guys. If you got all of those words right, I want you to take your pencil and give yourself a smiley face at the top of your paper because you are awesome. Okay, boys and girls, so now we are going to code some words and then we are going to read them. Remember, the first thing you look for in a word is a prefix, a suffix, or a final stable syllable. And remember, if you have a prefix or a suffix, you have to check and make sure that you have a root word. Okay, let's look at the first word. We have ER at the end. Remember, we have a combination ER and we have a suffix ER. So when we cover this up, we need to look and see if we have a root word. This is a root word, so this ER is a suffix. We put a box around it. Now we need to check for obvious coding. We have digraph CH, so we are going to underline it. And we have digraph EA. Now remember, digraph EA makes three sounds, E, and A. So we have to try them all out to figure out which one we use. Let's start with the short E sound. Ready? Tetcher. That doesn't sound right. How about long E? Each. Teacher. Teacher. That sounds right. So I'm going to mark out the A, put a macron over the E. This is the word teacher. Let's look at the next word. We have FUL at the end, and when we cover that up, we do have a root word. So this is suffix full. Okay. So now we look for obvious coding. We have digraph TH, and we have an A that is followed by consonant. So that means it is short. We add a breathe. Sound this word out with me. Thankful. This word is thankful. I know the A sounds kind of funny when we say the sound beside the N, but whenever we actually pronounce it, AN sounds like an. So, thankful. Okay, let's look at this next word. We have suffix ED at the end. We do have a root word when we cover that up. And we have prefix UN at the beginning. So when we box both of those, we still have a root word. So now let's look at the root word. We need to check for obvious coding. We have combination AR, and that is the only other thing we need to code. Let's sound out the root word, then we will add the prefix and suffix to it. Ready? Mark. 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 So this word is unmarked. Unmarked. Let's look at the next word. We have prefix pre at the beginning. When we cover it up, we still have a root word. Now let's look at the root word. We have an I that is followed by a consonant, which means it's short, and we add a breathe. Sound out the root word with me. Fix. 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 This word is prefix. Let's look at the next word. We have prefix dis at the beginning and suffix suffix ed. Now look at that. Does that give us a root word? Okay. We also have final stable syllable, BLE. So since we have that final stable syllable, we need to look at this A. So this A is going to be long because it's not followed by a consonant now. Okay? Sound out this word with me. Disabled. Disabled. Let's look at the next word. We have suffix ed at the end, which means it already happened. We have prefix un, put a box around it, gives us a root word inside. Okay, so now we need to look for obvious coding. We have digraph CK, underline it, mark out the C. We have an O that's followed by a consonant, so we put a breathe over it. It is short. Sound out the root word with me. Lock. Lock. So this word is unlocked. Unlocked. And let's look at our last word. At the last word, we have suffix ing. When we cover that up, we do have a root word. Now we look for obvious coding. We have an I followed by a consonant, so it is short, and we add a breathe. Sound this word out with me. Swimming. Swimming. Great job today, guys. Hi, boys and girls. Now we are going to read a decodable reader. But first, I want you to answer a couple questions for me. So, what do we call the name of a book? Well, the name of a book is called the title. And one more question about the title. So, what do we do with the important words? So, the important words in a title get a capital letter, just like this story. So, this is the story we are going to be reading today. Let's read the title. Ready? My turn. Tori's Wonderful Surprise. Your turn. Tori's Wonderful Surprise. Think about what this book might be about. What kind of surprise do you think she's going to get? All right, let's look at the first page. Ready? My turn. Everyone in Tori's house was happy. Gran comes this afternoon, said Tori. I will pre-cook our dinner now, said Dad. Mom said, I will take Bart to preschool. Your turn. Everyone in Tori's house was happy. Gran comes this afternoon, said Tori. I will pre-cook our dinner now, said Dad. Mom said, I will take Bart to preschool. My turn. At school, Tori quickly started to unpack her books. Then Miss Stern spoke about show and tell day. You must plan your speeches carefully, she said. What will I tell my class about? Tori wondered. Your turn. At school, Tori quickly started to unpack her books. Then Miss Stern spoke about show and tell day. You must plan your speeches carefully, she said. What will I tell my class about? Tori wondered. Next page. My turn. After school, Tori said, when will Gran be here? I know you dislike waiting, said Mom with a smile. When Gran came, Tori quickly rushed outside to kiss her. Your turn. After school, Tori said, when will Gran be here? I know you dislike waiting, said Mom with a smile. When Graham came, Tori quickly rushed outside to kiss her. Next page. My turn. Tori helped Gran unpack her bags and boxes. Some boxes were bigger than others. Gran gave her a small box to unwrap. "This is the softest hat in the world," Tori said. "What a lovely surprise!" Your turn. Tori helped Graham unpack her bags and boxes. Some boxes were bigger than others. Gran gave her a small box to unwrap. "This is the softest hat in the world," Tori said. "What a lovely surprise!" Next page. My turn. "Tori, this is your surprise," Gran said with tenderness. Gran took out an old book with a little rusty lock. She gently unlocked it. Then Gran talked all about the photos in the album. Your turn. "Tori, this is your surprise," Gran said with tenderness. Gran took out an old book with a little rusty lock. She gently unlocked it. Then Gran talked about all the photos in the album. Next page. My turn. Later, Tori told Gran about show and tell day. "I don't have anything to talk about," Tori said. "I know you do," said Gran with a twinkle in her eye. Your turn. Later, Tori told Gran about show and tell day. "I don't have anything to talk about," Tori said. "I know you do," said Gran with a twinkle in her eye. Next page. My turn. Gran gently handed her the photo album. "Please use this for show and tell," Gran said. As she took the book, Tori was speechless. Your turn. Gran gently handed her the photo album. "Please use this for show and tell," Gran said. As she took the book, Tori was speechless. Last page. My turn. At school, Tori's friend said, "What a cool book! I bet it's the oldest book in our school," said Miss Stern. "Tell us about it, Tori." Tori's speech was one of her proudest moments. The end. Your turn. At school, Tori's friend said, "What a cool book!" "I bet it's the oldest book in our school," said Miss Stern. "Tell us about it, Tori." Tori's speech was one of her proudest moments. The end. Okay, guys, so I'm going to ask you some questions about this story. So, how did Tori feel about Gran's visit? Well, Tori was very excited about Gran visiting. So why does Tori need to plan a speech? She needs to plan a speech for show and tell day. What two things does Gran give Tori? She gives her a soft hat and a photo album. So what is Gran's idea for Tori's show and tell speech? Well, she gives her the idea to tell about the photo album. What is special about the photo album? It's very old. Good job today, guys.